All right, it's been a bit. I think it's like 8 weeks ago we did one of these podcast things, I guess. I'm currently sitting on my couch with Ruffles staring at me intently. You'll probably hear him squeak. Pretty much, we're going to do a quick summary of what's happened over the past 8 weeks because it's been pretty busy, hasn't it?
Yeah, big changes happening. I'm sure most of you know we have relocated gyms. So now we are operating out of NRG in Essendon. Really, really cool. I guess there's a lot of bodybuilders. I don't want to say specifically a bodybuilding gym because they do, everyone's there from like powerlifters and they have all the equipment and stuff. So it's just a different gym, different vibes.
I think it's the right vibes for us though now.
Yeah, much better vibes.
Yeah, for the last sort of 12 weeks, both myself and Leiana, we just weren't really quite happy at the place that we were previously at, due to the fact that we feel like the athletes and stuff that we are attracting were sort of almost all being based around this sort of gym that NRG is, and that the current people sort of coming into the previous gym just weren't really who we wanted to be attracting to the business. So now with being in a bit more of a lifting cultural hub that NRG is, we're both very, very happy. It's only been 1 week and I feel right at home, to be honest.
Yeah, everyone's really, really friendly, which is nice. Everyone trains hard. Everyone gets after it. I guess we don't feel like we stand out too much, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I agree with the standout thing. I think with the people that we're training and, with the direction that we're going with the events and, Leiana's got high-level powerlifters and I've got high-level powerlifters, so it's like we need to match that energy with a more appropriate home base, which energy is now offered as far as, obviously not only with equipment, but just as far as culture as well. Like, as Leiana said, everyone's just getting after it. You still obviously get the odd person sitting on their phone on a piece of equipment, but it's few and far beyond from where we were previously.
Yeah. So
now, looking ahead with, I guess, the first sort of half of this year, what have we got coming up?
So mid-year we have our charity lift-off, so squat, bench, deadlift. What else do we have?
Well, that's the main one, I guess.
That's the main one, yeah. That's in like three-ish months. We are going to Clean Health ourselves just to level up and learn more, as always.
So for those that don't know what Clean Health is, it's just a 3-day seminar with some of the highest level personal trainers and business people in the fitness space all talking shop. So we're there with VIP tickets.
In the Gold Coast.
In the Gold Coast, which is going to be good.
Yeah, and then it's also my birthday, so we're making it just a little bit extra longer. And then that's when really Adrian's prep starts. So from then, it's knuckle time. Yeah,
it's time for me to knuckle down, and Leiana has to, go and eat fun food away from me.
Yeah, can't let him know.
I'm very, very excited for this prep. I've got, obviously, a fantastic coach with Jason in my corner to tell me exactly what I need to do. And I think from, obviously, 10 years ago, me being a stupid 24-year-old to me now being somewhat smarter 34-year-old, I feel like it's going to be just a huge...
It's going to be a totally different prep.
Yeah, totally different prep. Exactly right. So it's now more dedicated, more direction, more understanding of how my body responds to things. But yeah, everyone in the team will be getting a heads up that I will be probably pretty brain dead for a good sort of 8 weeks early on. Not to say that I'm in a deficit for 28 weeks straight, because that's just crazy, but the plan is that we're going to go quite hard early to get in condition and then obviously play around with different sort of calories and refeeds and breaks and all that sort of stuff to, bring the best result into the show. But initially, I'm obviously going to be leaning on Leiana a lot to...
Yeah, so initially I have to hide my food for 9 weeks. And then I'll be going to cut myself. So we've planned it well that I'll be cutting when it's, I guess the hard time for Adrian as well. So we both have this goal and I can support him as much as I can and I'll help prep his food. He has to touch the meat though. Fuck that. But I'll cook everything else.
Yeah, so she'll cook, I have to prepare. But anyway, as far as a team is concerned, it's going to be, quite a challenge for us both to be in a deficit while still wanting to run a very, very successful training business, but I think the current members of the team are all very, very, obviously got their own high level goals and understand what it takes and sacrifices and struggle and everything else. So we've got a good group of people to help us, make sure that we're managing them as much as we're concerned about ourselves as well.
Yeah. And then I'm leaning out for a photo shoot, and then that'll be pretty much the same time as we do our athlete photo shoot as well. So that's something to look forward to. And I guess it's the first one we will be doing with our clients. So that'll be interesting and also fun.
Yeah, so that we're just crunching the numbers now, but we're going to run a competition alongside with that. So, that's going to be probably one of the biggest events that we've run, or leading into it, I guess, with the combination of the competition plus that, I think.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
So stay tuned and watch my hair fall out and Leiana's fall out more from the stress. But it'll all be worth it to give it back to, the team that we love, which is Grounded Strength. So, anything to make sure that the athletes are just pushing themselves and getting out of their comfort zone is the number one priority here, because, that's where we've sort of led everyone, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's just a short sort of wrap up of like what's happened over the last sort of 8 weeks. We've been pretty hectic. We have sort of laid out now that we're going to do these things every fortnight. Once a week's probably a little bit too frequent for us because we're quite boring, so nothing's really going to come out that frequently. But for anyone that wants to, us to talk about a certain topic, please just leave it in the comments or on the Instagram in there, and we will definitely add it into the list of things that we want to have a chat about.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
Nah, not really.
Cool. All right. That's episode 4 done. Be in 2 weeks for another one. Goodbye.
See ya.